Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Gerardo Morillo, founder of PersuasionLifeAds.com. Currently, my website is down right now, so you do not have access to my blog or any content of the nature. So I'm just going to be making a podcast on my current thoughts and current ideas and current insight that I would like to share with you. So today's topic is, what is evolution and what is its purpose? So I guess I'll answer the first question. Evolution is the human condition. The human condition being whoever makes the most copies, and that we are driven by our DNA, our instincts, our desires to procreate, and everything that makes the world go round really falls into that sort of thing, which is that we're driven by our DNA, that we're run by our instincts, that we want to have sex, we want to make more copies, and everything falls in place for that purpose. Money, skills, learning, dating, learning school. School is really just a byproduct of other kind of different branches to kind of put you up in a, I guess, social status, and you could say be more valuable as a mate. Again, the general idea or the general theory of evolution is that we humans want to create the best sperm or the best DNA. We want to create the best baby. And everything is just a byproduct of that. So I'll give you an example. Society A doesn't really care about sex, and they see sex as a chore. They're kind of lazy. They don't like going out very much. They just tend to do the same thing every single day. Society B is way different. They like to explore over the hills. They like to see what kind of discoveries they can make on a day-to-day basis. They also like to have sex very often. Sometimes they like to compete, and they would like to kind of be the best versions of themselves. Which one do you think we are? That's right, we are Society B, because we humans, we are kind of set to thrive. We are set to achieve. Again, life is all about expansion. It's all about increasing more value to life. Life is a very interesting thing, right? Because it's kind of like this macro-micro thing, where it's like the whole purpose of our being is to add more value to life. And we are kind of manifestations of life. And it's kind of a very deep topic. I'm not really going to dive too deep into this sort of thing because it gets too deep for no reason. But the kind of essential point is we are created to add more value to life. And evolution ties into this because everything that we do is to increase our self-value. And I guess the word we have for this is social status, although I think social status is probably not the best word here, but it's definitely applicable. So our goal really as humans is to create the best qualities, the positive qualities of ourselves, to be mateable, to have sex, improve our skills, this way that we are attractive mates. The same thing in the jungle. They do the same thing in the jungle. In the jungle, it's kind of like this alpha monkeys and beta monkeys, and I don't know, let's say the beta monkeys are lazy and they're not very social, and the alpha monkeys are very calm and they can be assertive and aggressive, and other blah 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 things. Basically, again, the main purpose is that it's about being the highest positive qualities. We could use the word kind of virtue here as well. Just having a lot of positive qualities. And the purpose of evolution is to evolve. The word evolution, evolve. So we are always kind of striving to achieve more than what we have, or rather what we are. So we actually evolved. The theory goes that we evolved from monkeys, some sort of primate or monkey, that there was like a branch where it was like was a monkey, and then the DNA kind of like shifted, and then there's this kind of missing piece there, and then all of a sudden we became humans. I'm not exactly sure how all that stuff happened, but the general point is that we came from monkeys and then we evolved. This doesn't really matter so much. Whether this is true or not true, it doesn't really matter. Because what I believe to be true is that money and sex makes the world go round on a very primal level, but also it's true on so many levels that it's just kind of funny. I'm trying to think of like it's just so true. I don't even need to kind of find the other words to describe this. Basically, we dress up ourselves up so that we can get more sex. We acquire more money so that we can get more sex. We acquire more money so that we can get more money. Basically, those two main key components is the essential pieces of why we do everything and anything, money and sex. Now, we can get into the debate about whether money and sex is evil. And that's kind of like the wrong argument there. It's not evil per se. Again, water heals us. Water is 90% of our body is water. But if you go down the ocean and you put your head under the water for a couple of minutes, you're gonna drown. So is water good or is it evil? Well, it depends. Like if you're drinking it, then obviously it's good. But if you have your head under the water, under the ocean, for a good couple minutes and you drown, well, that's not very good. I mean, it's not evil, but it's not the water's fault that happened, right? So it's the same thing. This is why I don't like to get into kind of black and white debates about whether it's evil or it's good or bad. It's a very silly kind of argument. It's not really a good argument to have. It's kind of pointless. Anyways, again, the goal of evolution is to strive more, to be better, so that we can be making more copies of ourselves. And it's very interesting because I guess you could say that God or Mother Nature wants a abundance of life, wants a surplus of life. It wants us to add to the flow of life, and the way that we do that is by creating more copies of ourselves. And also by, I guess you could say, being ourselves and doing what it is that we were born to do. So that's one piece of the puzzle here. So this is kind of life in a very kind of summary way. We're here to procreate, expand on our skills, make more money, make as much money as possible, ideally in the most authentic way. And that's in a very quick summary way, that's pretty much life. And this is not like evil or wrong or anything of that nature. It's the human condition. It's just what it simply is. I got a special treat for you today. Are you in sales? Are you in marketing? Are you in advertising? Or would you simply like to make more money in the easiest way possible? A good friend of mine by the name of George Hunt just released a new product called Lazy Way Persuasion. And it talks about a lot of what we discussed earlier in this video in more in depth than I did. Because I teach it in my kind of simple way, in my practical way. Because I'm a pretty lazy guy myself. That's why I bought the book, Lazy Way Persuasion. That's why I bought it. Because I like to learn the easiest way possible of how to do X, Y, Z. This way I can save as much time and energy possible. And so far I love the book. It's great content, really, really great content. And I know you guys are going to love it too. If you're interested in making much more money and understanding the way people make decisions and understanding why people make the type of decisions that they do and how to kind of run them through the process. It's almost like becoming a therapist for people, but not quite. It's it's kind of like a mixture between being a therapist and also being a salesperson, depending on how you want to use this material. If you want to be a therapist or a coach, this material will definitely help you. If you want to be a salesperson who wants to make more sales, wants to make more money online, this will definitely increase your chances by like a good 1000%. So I hope you check it out. Lazy Way Persuasion. Click the link down below. Until next time, this has been Gerardo Morillo, the proud founder of ProsperityLifeHacks.com. Bye bye now.